Hi Capricorn, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome back if you are a subscriber, and welcome in if you're new to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. This is going to be a weekly reading for August 30th through September 5th. And I must say that I want to mention there is going to be a new moon in Virgo on, okay, woo, nice card for you. That is going to be the following Monday, but I'll make you aware of it because it's a nice new moon of starting something practical that is very likely to last because it's a new moon in Virgo. And Virgo, we work on something for the long term, right? Something we're going to take care of day after day after day. So it's a great practical new beginning. So you might want to think about that this week. Now, otherwise, I definitely want to tell you that Mercury is in Libra, and that really opens up dialogue. It's great for marriage and family, loving others, good loving dialogue. It helps us get clear-headed also about our finances and money, things that we value in life, and talking and having good conversations about it. All right, so I'm pulling today, and I just did shuffle, and one fell out for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. And today, you're the lucky duck. You get milk and honey. This is nice. Capricorn, something good is coming in for you. That looks beautiful. So that's why I mentioned the new moon. Something really good. Could be a new job, a raise, whatever it is. Then we're also going to pull 9 from the Tarot of Mystical Moments from Katrine Welts-Stein. I will read the bottom of the deck, the subconscious stuff, and then the 9 cards I'm going to read for you, horizontally, vertically, and big picture. All right, so hang in with me. If you would, let's do what we do, Capricorn, and sit and get relaxed. Take 3 deep cleansing breaths. It feels really good. Oxygenates the brain, brings down the cortisol, right? Makes you feel better, gets you into a good mindset. It helps to relax the spine, lower shoulders, loosen us up a little bit, okay? If you'll do that for me while I am shuffling for you. I did shuffle quite a bit beforehand, but I'll shuffle a few more times for you. So how are you, Capricorn? I hope you'll leave me a comment. Let me know what's up, what's going on, and how you're feeling. We are in the second week of Virgo season, and it's such a practical, down-to-earth kind of energy. It's earth energy, and it helps us to get grounded and to get things done. All right, beautiful. Let me go ahead and cut the deck. It's kind of like, I always say, it's like feed the dog energy, you know, get the kids on the school bus, get stuff done. It's that kind of energy. All right, I am going to show you these, of course, as we go along, but I'm going to name them now. 6 of Cups, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, lovely, 9 of Pentacles, wow. Capricorn, I love this. You're establishing a little bit more interdependence in your relationship, it looks like to me. Because your confidence has grown. For some reason, because you've accomplished your own personal thing. I love that. And it's maybe changed the dynamic of your relationship a little bit. But, you know, relationships are changing these days. You know, it's just so interesting because one of the things I used to say, and that I do believe is absolutely true now in the Aquarian age, we are going from what used to be role-based relationships, right? The man had the role, the woman had her role, because this was before gay marriage was allowed or any of that, right? And everything was under the radar with that. But it used to be role-based relationships. I now say we are moving into soul-based relationships, right? Soul-based relationships. That is what I'm seeing happening here. Love that for you. Right here in Virgo season, you got the Virgo card on the table. Nice. I keep seeing a fire sign in your life, if that is apropos to some of you. Otherwise, it's just somebody who passionately loves you. You might also have a Sagittarius in your life, or a Virgo, they are on the table, or a Gemini. I'm seeing a lot of major arcana today for you. Yeah, okay, so you're working through some stuff, and that's role-based relationship to soul-based relationship is what I'm getting. And maybe that's the milk and honey coming in for you. Ah, nice. All right, Capricorn, let's read it. 51. Alrighty. 51. If you have this deck or this book, you can read along with me. Milk and honey. The taste of prosperity. Opportunities born of authenticity. Nurturing abundance. Trusting that your needs will be met. The Oracle's message is, you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that, pardon me, feels more languid than ambitious, right? Kind of free-flowing. That's nice. When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in the authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You're given the gift of nourishment in every form. I'm also going to read the relationship portion of the message because I think it's apropos to your reading. Sensuality, connection, and a passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. Oh my gosh. Well, you lucked out for the week because that's the most beautiful message. I love it. Milk and honey. That is so lovely. So what I'm seeing is this change in your relationship if you're together with someone. If you are not, I will speak to that in just a few moments. But first, for those of you that are in a relationship, a long-term, a marriage, or you're dating someone that you feel like you might go the distance with, then what you are working on is the dynamics of your relationship. I'm not seeing any codependency or anything, but again, maybe role-based kind of things, right? Where now it might change in a way, and I think now it's going to be more about sharing the deeper and truer, more authentic parts of your heart and soul with each other. Talking about dreams, not just goals. Like, before I die, I want to go here, do this, achieve that. But more like, you know what really makes me feel alive? And wanting to hear that from someone else. Wanting to know them on a level so deep and so wide and with such pure love and intention that it makes somebody feel like this. The center of your reading today, the Nine of Pentacles, is, to me, it's just feeling really great about yourself. It's self-fulfilling accomplishment. It's when you've done well. No matter what you're doing well, right? You're a champ. You're doing really well, and you're pretty self-confident about it. And interestingly enough, I'm also looking at the Lover's card here on the table. This is a beautiful relationship. It's mutual. I think it's been going on for quite a long time, and that's why I mentioned that. With the Six of Cups, I think you might have been with this person for a number of years, but something in the dynamic seems to be changing with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm going to show you that whole line again. I just wanted to start there, right? Because we're going to end with the land of milk and honey here, so it looks beautiful. All right, but under the deck, let's talk about this for a second. There's something here, if I'm speaking to the female out there, okay, a female, I think you're coming into a state of true empowerment in your yang energy. In other words, the part of you that takes action, that is accomplished, that is self-driven and self-accomplished, okay? Because I'm seeing that in the past, you might have actually had some inner conflict, Five of Wands, about what role you play, right? That's why I said role-based or soul-based, about the role that you have played in your family, with your friends, your sister, your brother, your mother, your cousin, your neighbors. and any relationships you've had in the past, the role you played, and your issue with that. Like, you know, as you grow up and you live for a little while and you get some experience under your belt, you realize that you can't be labeled, you can't be defined as one thing, because you end up in a box, right? As we grow, we change, and so it's like, you know, who do I want to be? Who do I want to be with? How do I want to spend my time? And going over these things and telling yourself the truth about it, right? With the Five of Wands, there's been conflict about those roles that you've had to play. But you're coming into this King of Swords energy where you've made the decision how you want to weave your own life. This is the yin energy of the King of Swords. There's both a yin and yang version in this deck of all the kings, because the kings in the deck only represent mastery, not the male, okay? Just the mastery of the suit. There's a yin and a yang mastery. So in your yin mastery, which means your thoughts and your feelings and how you take action on those thoughts and feelings. So living authentically, weaving your own life and living authentically. Then with the Knight of Swords, absolutely taking it forward and communicating that. This is someone being brave and bold about the way they don't want to be anymore and the way they do want to be now. This is someone who's willing to say, I would like to make some changes in how we do things because I want to be able to be the best of myself, and of course I want you to be the best of yourself. Six of Cups, you love this person very much, but there are specifics about the dynamics that you've outgrown, either you or they, right? Maybe you've outgrown the way you used to do things, old things, right? The way you used to eat, the way you used to go to the same place on vacation every year, the way ... right? It's just like getting into a rut is the easiest thing to do when you've been with a person after a while, right? Anybody, everybody, we all get into a rut occasionally. And this is just wanting to get out of that rut for you, I think. But you're in it for the long haul with this person if you're with someone. Now, I will speak to the people who are single. If you're single, you know who you are, you know what you don't want, you know and are willing to say out loud who you are authentically. You do know yourself and you know what you want. Okay, because with the Five of Wands, it's like, I know what I don't want, I know what I want. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, going forward, speaking the truth about it, being authentic. But, you know, you've looked at your childhood, you've looked at your past, you've outgrown any roles that you're supposed to play, who you're supposed to be, and you're deciding who you want to be and who you want to be with, if you're single, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is bringing it in for you. Now, again, either way, whether you're with someone and you're coming out of a rut in the relationship, or you're meeting someone, the time is now for the change to happen. Temperance is about blending two things together and doing things in moderation. So it's a well-balanced way of being. The center of your reading today is the Nine of Pentacles. And again, just standing in exactly who you are in complete confidence. I mean, yeah, milk and honey. Capricorn, you've just leveled up. You know who you are. And you're good at taking care of business, taking care of yourself. And this is you. Capricorn, the Queen of Pentacles. This is you. Look at you. Next to the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you've got it going on. You know who you are and you know what you want. And you do that in a great balance, or you're trying to get there. Maybe that's what the change is that you're trying to get into this balance, blending your energy, your confidence, your goals, what you do with someone else, okay? Ace of Pentacles, because there's a new way to do it now. You realize there's a change and that there's a new thing. And this thing is something you want to change for good. It's an improvement. That's what I'm seeing. Right now, in Virgo season with the Hermit card, you've thought about this. You've taken time out to think about it on your own. And you're ready now to speak about it. Take it forward. You're ready to say it out loud to whomever this is. So either this is you just boldly, bravely taking action and moving forward, saying what you want, or saying, I love you, I want you, I don't want to be alone, I want to be with you. Or this is someone else. And you're like, I'm not going to be alone anymore. I've thought about this. I know what I want. I'm ready to make a new commitment with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a very passionate card. Let's do the vertical. So 6 of Cups, old way, blending with the new way, right? You know who you are. You know, you don't fix what's not broken, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But what it is that you do need to fix, you will. Lovers, you want to be with someone and you want to be interdependent, not role-based, soul-based. You want to be able to be yourself. You want someone who is going to allow you the space to be who you are in your empowerment, to be the whole of yourself. Someone who won't be jealous or controlling or whatever. Interdependent. Someone who treats you like an equal and gives you the worth that you have because you know who you are. And that's the change, right? It's like, I am Capricorn and I know who I am, and now I want a man who goes by the beat of his own drum and is as strong and powerful and sure of themselves. A whole person and a whole person having a whole relationship, a holistic, wholesome, true, good, deep love that lasts and stands the test of time. Capricorn with all these Pentacles cards stands the test of time. That's the land of milk and honey, and we all want it. So whoever you are, way to go you. Leave me a comment because I'm dying to know what this is about. Take care of yourself. I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Thanks for coming to the channel. I'll see you next week.